Marco, you had a good win on Saturday against Leeds. What did you make of tonight's performance and outcome? You did look quite frustrated on the touchline.
More because we didn't perform at our level. One thing, you can win, you can lose, you can draw games, but our first half was not good enough. Clear, our first half we didn't perform at our standards, and some moments too shy and not aggressive on the ball like we should be, and because that we didn't create enough during the first half. We didn't obligate them to do enough defensively as well, and even more we concede a sloppy goal that create even the best scenario for them, to be a little bit more quiet, more confident, because they were winning the match at that moment. Second half different. At least we were much more aggressive on the ball, off the ball. We pressed a little bit, completely different. Our pressure as well. We matched completely them. We controlled the game on the ball, but we didn't create enough. Our front line clear, not just the players they started, the players they came second half as well. They were not at their best level, and of course we didn't create enough.
Commiserations. Any complaints about the final scoreline tonight?
No, I think we deserve to lose today. It was not our night. I think especially the first half was we looked flat, we looked tired. I think the second half we played a little bit better, but at all we couldn't create too many chances to score at least one goal.
How much did losing Willian in the warm-up and then Wilson inside 10 minutes just destabilise you maybe?
Yeah, of course. I think it changed our game plan, because we at the end we started with two different players, and of course that changed the game, but I don't think that's an excuse for us.
How hard are Villa to play against? They're obviously transformed from the team that you played earlier in the season. I think with Unai Emery they are completely different team. But I think today they didn't play very well. I think it was just an average performance. It was enough and everything. But Villa at home is always tough to play. But I think we have to look at ourselves, and that was not our best today. You've had a good couple of wins coming into this, and the top half finish still very much on, and you are newly promoted. Is it important to keep remembering that, or do you want to be sort of kind of tough on yourselves in that dressing room?
We want to be always a tough opponent. I think today, as I said, we wasn't tough to beat, I think. But sometimes you have to appreciate where you are. We are still having a very good season, and I think still 6 more games to go, and we try. Our target is to break the club record, 53 points, and we have now 2 big games, City and Liverpool, and we will be on fire next Sunday.
They're a very different team to the side that you beat in October by 3 goals to nil, aren't they? Difficult to break down.
But we were different as well. I can tell you that night we played with Mitro, we played with William, and more. And if you want to compare what's happened that night, we should compare for both teams. And they are different, but we played with a completely different team as well.
I'm glad you mentioned William. How's he? Because he was in the starting lineup when it was announced an hour before the game, but wasn't able to play in the match. How's he? And also, how's Harry Wilson?
Yes, it was two different things, but both difficult for us, of course, with the players that we have out, and more these 2 situations is always difficult. William felt something in the hamstring during the warm-up, and Harry Wilson completely different thing. He didn't feel well last night, something in the stomach. This morning he felt a little bit better, he was better, and we started with him, but he started to feel again.
You're 9th in the table. It's been a good season. It's not over yet. In your mind, what can you still achieve between now and the end of the campaign?
Many things to achieve, many things to keep improving. As you said, more 6 games to play, and you have to see always improvement. To don't repeat first half like we did tonight, and that's it. Many things. Always the 3 points are there for us to fight for. 2 big games ahead of us right now, as you know, City and Liverpool, and we have to prepare ourselves for the next one, that is City.
Wish you well. Thank you. Thanks for your time as always. Cheers. Thank you.